Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And you know you've lost the plot when your political views are too extreme for Bluesky. On the left,
Yeah, I know, right?
political views. John Cusack apparently got called out by some of the bosses at Bluesky for posting an anti-Semitic tweet or post. And yeah, I mean, this is sad. Like, you think Mark Hamill's bad. Mark Hamill's got nothing on John Cusack.
Is he that bad?
Oh.
I don't pay attention to him, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've been kind of following him. We got, let's see. John Cusack says Iran should get nukes to protect the Middle East from the U.S. We've got John Cusack says the country destroyed itself by voting in a convicted felon rapist. We've got,
that'll get you sued, dude, because that's not technically true.
John Cusack, you vote out Trump and then you fight. Well, he's getting in trouble on Bluesky, and that is quite an accomplishment, right?
John Cusack hasn't had much of a career in how many years?
Yeah, right. He's doing a lot of conventions. I was a huge John Cusack fan back in the day. Like, so many of his movies, I liked Grosse Point Blank, Say Anything, High Fidelity. Actually, before we started recording, one of my best friends said that the character that he played in High Fidelity reminded him of me when I was younger. I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but yeah.
I liked One Crazy Summer. That was fun.
One Crazy, oh God, yeah, Better Off Dead. I mean, he was in so many good movies, and then he just like fell off, and I'm like, is he falling off because people know how crazy he actually is? His sister's not as crazy as she. I
don't know, but you don't hear anything about him anymore unless it's something like this.
That's it. And this is kind of like how he's staying relevant, I guess. Same with Mark Hamill. Like, you don't hear much about Mark Hamill unless he's going off. Either he says something about Star Wars or he goes off about politics, and that's the only time you hear anything from him.
Yeah, that's not
good. And that's not good, right? Like, you can have your opinions. I don't care what your political opinions are, but like if that is your personality, if you're like, oh, I want to be a left-wing shock jock or something, I'm like, how is that any different than like going like, all, quote unquote, alt-right, it's the same thing, different side of the coin. I mean, we're talking horseshoe theory in practice here. So let's take a look at dumb stuff John Cusack has posted and said. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. You'll get a woohoo if you do.
Woohoo.
Go out to news.clownfishtv.com and you can hear more dumb stuff we say. And you can pay for it too. Because that's the American way. A lot of dumb stuff. Yeah, check it out. We got paywalled content over there, but also some free articles and free content. If you sign up, at least we can keep in touch with you in case YouTube like blows itself up. Which who the hell knows what's going to happen? So this just happened today, I think. John Cusack stokes anger after posting now deleted anti-Semitic Nazi meme on Bluesky. It's coming from Deadline.
They're on a roll today, aren't they?
Yeah, right. Cusack, a staunch critic of Israel's actions in Gaza, shared a graphic, a screenshot of which is pictured below, linking Anthony Blinken, the Jewish former U.S. Secretary of State, to Jeffrey Epstein and Maxwell. Each of the photos in the graphic contains a Star of David gesturing towards centuries-old anti-Semitic tropes about hidden Jewish conspiracies of influence and power. Oh, dude. I don't think I would have posted that. I'm just saying. No. I don't think I would have posted that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Remember how they used to all call the far right Yahtzees?
I know, right?
Now you're fascist because they can't throw that N word around anymore because they're kind of looking
walking
a lot
the line
like
on that one. Yeah.
Right. Like I said, this is horseshoe theory. It's like, oh my God, the far left has become the far right, or the far right's become the far left. I can't tell the difference anymore. I don't know.
In the middle are like, oh, shut
Everybody's
up.
a Nazi,
Stop
right?
talking.
Everyone's a Nazi. I don't know what's going on anymore. Epstein and Maxwell are both described as a Mossad agents in a graphic, unsubstantiated conspiracy. I don't follow any of this stuff. I just think that there's a lot of dirty stuff that's been covered up with Epstein, obviously, because of his clientele being incredibly powerful.
Yeah, you're never going to get the list because
you're never going to get the list.
There's too many important people that have a lot of money and the ability to keep it buried.
Cusack's post was deleted within 2 hours of it being shared. It's not clear if Cusack voluntarily removed it or Bluesky moderators intervened. Deadline has approached his representation at independent. Oh God, they got his agency involved. Independent artist group for comment. The post was widely condemned on Bluesky and beyond. Mike Masnick, a Bluesky board member and founder of the Tech Dirt blog, described it as anti-Semitic Nazi shit. Wow, man, talk about like.
But Bluesky, it's Bluesky, and they're on Bluesky calling it anti-Semitic Nazi sh.
And I've seen like, seriously anti-Semitic stuff over there that would never fly on X, right? But they're even like, you took it too far there, John. Do you not know where you work? Do you not know the do you not know the belief systems of most of the people you work with or for? Just saying, you might not want to. Just saying, you might not want to post that. Angus Johnston, a history professor at the City University of New York, said it was straight up anti-Semitism. Holy hell! Cusack has previously apologized for sharing. Wait, he's done this before.
Yeah,
he's done this before.
I didn't know he did something like this before.
Holy hell, dude. This is why you're not working in Hollywood. Cusack has previously apologized for sharing anti-Semitic content on social media. In 2019, he tweeted an image depicting a hand stamped with the Star of David pushing down a group of people. It was captioned, "To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you're not allowed to criticize." Is he hanging out with Kanye West?
Wait. To find out who rules over you, figure out who you're not allowed to criticize. That's what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
wow.
Well, you know what?
Why is John Cusack no longer working in Hollywood? Why is he? Yeah, I don't think Steven Spielberg's going to call you up anytime soon there, John. Damn. At the time, the Serendipity actor said, "I'd like to express my sincere apologies for the insensitive and offensive graphic that I have regrettably retweeted. Social media has always been a platform on which I have engaged to express my thoughts and opinions." Too much. Oversharing, dude.
You and Rowling should stop tweeting. In your case, stop. What do they call Blueskying? What do they call that?
Blooting.
I was going to say polluting.
Bleeding. I don't know. Like a sheep. Like, the material I shared does not now, nor has it ever represented my views in any shape or form. And why the fuck did you put it up?
You can't say that. I'm sorry.
Okay, but they want to go after
something or retweeting something. You can't say it doesn't share my views. Why would you ever have posted it then?
Okay, so let me get this straight. So Gina Carano is telling us not to turn on our neighbors by pointing to the Holocaust and saying how wrong it was. But this guy, because he has the right politics current year, I guess, for a lot of people, except now, but he's allowed to just say whatever the hell he wants. But maybe this is why
he didn't. Well, you haven't seen him anything for a while.
No, you haven't. But, I think that's probably why.
Publicly drug.
She got publicly,
just like, just because I post doesn't mean I think that way. Well, then why post it?
And he still has his agency, right? Independent artist group. Yeah. They fired her. They fired Carano from her agency.
I don't remember.
They did. They didn't want to be associated with her.
Yeah.
And she didn't say anything that was untrue. I mean, you really have to squint to get anything anti-Semitic out of it. And really, I think it had more to do with the pronoun police that they were mad at her. But this is fine. If you want
to know who's holding you down, look at who you can't criticize and who got Gina Carano in trouble. I'm just saying.
Yeah. There we go. Who cares about washed up actor? When was the last time this loser was in a movie?
Yeah.
This person said, when was the last time you were in a movie? That's it for my watching Cusack. Given his recent body of work, that won't be hard. Hypothetical, anonymous. Let's say every actor, is this John Cusack? Every actor in existence expresses some shit you don't agree with. Do you go cold turkey? This sounds like him. The writing, it sounds like him. Do you go cold turkey on old movies and television? What do you do? And that's, look, if it's you, Mr. Cusack, that's true. Sometimes you do have to separate the artist from the art, and you can enjoy a movie with somebody in it that you think is wrong, or even worse, like a colossal piece of shit, No,
because you can't do that. You have to fire them, like what they did to Gina Carano, and erase character, because you can't separate them. But you're for them. So
I guess I'm just astounded that he pushed it too far for Bluesky. I mean, that really is. I mean, I don't know whether or not I should like.
You should go all in. If you're going to do it right.
If you're going to do it, dude, just like whatever is going to trigger everybody, just go for it, man. And then we'll sit here with popcorn. We'll just watch like John Cusack burn down Blue Sky.
You know what that look is right there? Either he's drugged or it's that, but you have heard of me. Look.
I don't know. I don't even know what to think at this point. I just know that he's very outspoken about politics. I think that this is probably part of why he's not working in Hollywood right now. Again, given the religious leanings of many people in Hollywood. But yeah, it was
really stupid, dude.
Maybe he doesn't care. I don't know.
Well, clearly, because this isn't the first time.
It's the second time. That just floored me. I'm like, I don't even remember. I don't even remember the first time.
Before. I think there was something else because I thought it wasn't 2019. I don't think, but I remember seeing that he was apologizing for something not that long ago. But it all blurs together.
Oh my God! Well, John, if you're watching this video, which I'm sure you're not, but if you are, what's that?
Stop talking.
That would be some friendly advice. Also, I loved your 80s and 90s work, but
I did not. But other than One Crazy Summer, but stop talking.
One Crazy Summer was good, man. That was a good movie. Actually, I liked One Crazy Summer better than Better Off Dead.
You know what? Who's making that face? Hey, John, stop making that face, or your face is gonna stick out.
Like that forever. Yeah, that's why he looks like that. Somebody slapped him on the back, and he looks like that forever now. Savage Steve Holland, the guy who did those movies, like and he did Eek the Cat too. You don't hear from him anymore either. It's just weird. He was like, I don't know. Actually, sometimes it's better off. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes it's better off not to ask why haven't we seen XYZ person in a movie in a while, because then you find out like, oh yeah, there's either some like shady shit going on, or they died, or it's just like. And it's so weird. Like, I didn't realize that I was looking up the other day that the movie Conrad, because it scarred me as a child. Yeah. Apparently it scarred Squid King too. I didn't know that. It scarred our son too. Because he went to go look it up after I told him how I was scarred as a kid. For those of you who don't know, Conrad is about
scarring.
Yeah, they're making like clone robot children, and they put them in like giant Pringles cans, and then they like freeze dry them and ship them to the parents. But when they pop the can open for Conrad, and it's Flo from Alice, and she's like, "Here's my grits. There's a dried up old baby in here." But yeah, I was like, "Oh my God!" They had to put like the water solution or whatever on the kid, but it was horrifying. He was just like this, like Cocoon.
Yeah,
the shrivelly ass aliens. That's what this kid looked like, and they don't even prepare you for it. It's just like do. She just like pops the top. And it's like, oh my God, there's like body horror in the can. Anyway, he went to go look it up. I went to go look the kid up, and I'm like, well, I wonder what this kid's doing now, because I saw that kid in like everything back in the 80s. Well, he's dead.
Oh,
he's the same age as we are, and he's dead.
He died?
He died of cancer, like turbo cancer.
Oh,
which is really, and ironically, so did this person at 44. But yeah, he did just like last year. I think it was last year, the year before.
Oh,
but it was awful. Yeah, he went on though. He was like a U.S. ambassador or something. Like he got out of Hollywood. But yeah, sometimes you go looking for like.
He escaped. Thank God.
He escaped. Yes, he escaped from L.A. Yeah, it's like sometimes you go looking to find out why people haven't been in movies in a while, and it's really sad. And sometimes it's really boring. Like
this guy.
Well, this is why John Cusack's not in movies anymore. I don't know. But I think he's coming. I think he's coming to Steel City Con. Like he's coming to this.
He has.
He's been here a couple times. I wanted to go see him, but then I was like, no, he's kind of crazy now. Like,
if I go to Steel City, it's usually just to go shopping for toys. I don't even go see celebrities because it's
the celebrity petting zoo.
It is. If you were familiar with Steel City, it used to be like, there's vendors and there were toys and there were some celebrities. Now it's like, they're pushing everybody out for these celebrities, and it's ridiculous. And I'm just no.
Is there any Artist Alley left? It doesn't even feel like there is.
I don't know.
They all vendors and
like it doesn't really matter.
All the vendors are selling pictures that overpriced pictures you can buy to have signed. It's crazy.
Half them aren't even their own work. But anyway, we gotta wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up. There we go. All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
For more pop culture news, views, and rants, go to news.clownfishtv.com. That's news.clownfishtv.com.